We are live.
We are live.
Yeah.
That's epic.
It is indeed. I'm just gonna...
You know, you can introduce me. I bet nobody knows who I am, so... Really nice of you.
I'll give the we're live ping first.
Yeah, that's... You know, I can like introduce the Dutch squad and you can introduce the Czech squad, so it sounds like, you know, professional commentators.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh man, I really should have my Twitch name like on copied already, so I can just paste it, or like on a macro. All right.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Who's okay? So Dio isn't.
Yeah, Dio is spectating at least for the first game.
I haven't worked out which way around the Dutch players like to rotate themselves for maps, but I'm sure there's. I don't know if there's method in who plays what map.
Kind of pattern with the team switching, especially for the depot, because I noticed that like every time they play depot, Pokey the base is playing, and on other maps it doesn't always work this way. But also they played few games 5v5, so
yeah.
Like they have 5 core players in general, it seems so.
So yeah, do you want to introduce the Dutch squad that we've got playing?
Oh yeah, of course. I would love to begin with the Dutch squad. So today, for the Netherlands Fit Luxembourg team, we have the team captain Zeviker, as properly spelled in English. Also, Braminator, very popular player, quite famous for his pulse addiction. Third player, Jedi is Darky. It's one of his first tournaments, I believe, so not the most experienced player, but definitely with a lot of potential. And fourth player is my favorite one, which is, of course, Pokey the Base.
Oh, I lost connection.
I lost connection either. It seems that the lobby has crashed. But if you know the Czech squad by memory, feel free to introduce them as well.
I do. So I think in defense we'll have the Spanish duo of Aleko and Apollo. They've been pretty solid. Aleko took a while to warm up in his first couple of games, but the last match he played was pretty good. And then of course Philly and Kia, the Czech duo, up at the front on the offensive. Philly and Kia both absolutely popped off against Poland, as you well know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, Apollo, the most like he's known mostly for his sacrifice for the team, because nobody else likes to suicide as much as this guy.
No.
So far, Apollo is owner of the World Cup record of 4 sacrifices in one game. Am I right?
You are indeed right.
Yeah. 3 times fell down the map and once killed himself with Ion Nade. So far, nobody else have achieved something like this in World Cup. But perhaps Apollo is going to beat his own record today.
Would be good to see. Would be good to see for sure. So in terms of the overall standings in the group, this is a somewhat decisive match.
Somehow.
It is likely that the second and third and possibly fourth and fifth will be decided on map differential, or point differential even. So just winning might not be enough for the Czech Republic to go through.
Yeah, their main goal should be winning with high score advantage, because it goes without doubt that the game against United States shouldn't be much of a challenge for Czech Republic.
Yeah.
However, Netherlands are not a team that you could beat 20-0 anytime.
No.
So far, nobody has achieved this, even Scandinavia, if I'm correct. So, yeah, that's certainly a challenge.
Yeah, and then I suppose it's up to the Poland A squad to try and hold on for the against Scandinavia. I mean, anything there will. I don't know what you're expecting from that match. Whether you're expecting to win or.
Kinda hard to say what I'm expecting, but it's certainly gonna be the most difficult match so far. And yeah, I'm kinda afraid that our current disposition is not optimistic
No.
for this match.
So I suppose you're backing the Dutch here. I suppose from a purely personal standpoint.
Well, but the only team that can still make us not reach the grand playoffs, I guess it would be rather logical to root for the Dutch team for every Polish player. However, as a tournament organizer, I will try to stay neutral. You can already see first push from the Dutch team, but Spanish duo has no troubles with stopping them, it seems. Pokey the base is probably gonna actually finish Aleko. 1v1 against Apollo, nobody's gonna spawn, they are too close to each other. Actually, Bram did spawn and Aleko didn't. Apollo still not damaged, is Aleko spawning? No, Aleko couldn't spawn right there, and they have the cargo.
Yeah, so the Czechs now running it down mid with Philly and Kia. Is Darky and Zevica struggling a bit in base? They're trying to take out this turret. They're taking a while to do so, and actually the distraction of the turret means that both the Czech players going down, and the Dutch going to return now. And actually,
they absolutely won the middle battle.
Yeah, and Bram's actually gonna cap here. So the Dutch are up 6-4 in a bit of a surprise start.
Yeah, they went for a straight clash. Look at Pokey the base. He's 5-0 at the moment, and it's offensive player. Oh, did you see that kill from?
Yeah.
Quite a funny one. It seems you have 6-4 for the Dutch team after 1 minute of game, and so far their offensive duo was very effective, especially Pokey the base. Bram was just delivering this cargo.
Philly getting a nice pull shot on Pokey there, just surviving with a sliver of HP as the Czechs try and push in now, but Kia's really caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's going to go down, so the push is going to go to nothing. Meanwhile, though...
However, I believe that his death is quite beneficial for the Czech team, because they were all 4 in base, and the Dutch push was completely not successful.
Yeah. So Zevica going down first here, and Philly getting, and Kia also getting more. He does get the respawn.
Very bad positioning in Dutch defense.
Yeah, but a lucky respawn for Braminator and Pokey there. They spawned right in the base, so they're going to be able to at least recontest this push.
They can save some time. Oh, what a missed cycler! Very, very good like movement from Kia, but it was rather a lack of aim from this Darky.
Yeah, Howdy does manage to finish up though and return the cargo and actually take Philly out as well. So Zevica now all the way pushed up with his Darky.
That they actually switched their positions, and now the Dutch defense is playing offense and the offense is playing defense.
Yeah, although with Darky and Zevica going down, they'll probably switch back now. Yeah, sometimes happens that you just end up out of positions with the way the spawns work. So good start from Philly. He's 12-5 at the moment. It's Darky, top fragger on the Dutch side. But the Dutch obviously in the lead.
Good push from the Dutch team. Good imploder from Pokey the base. He's gonna finish Philly. Yes, they're gonna finish Philly. And only Aleko alive. Aleko is dead as well. What a team play from the Dutch team. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was a really great push.
Darky has quite a challenge to stop 2 Czech players coming from the corridor. Good imploder.
Aleko and Apollo have spawned outside, so they're probably not going to be able to recontest the cargo very easily. Kia's picked up the cargo, and Philly's going to try and hold base alone, I think.
I think Philly is flashed. However, he's still alive.
He gets one. He
He
fails to get the other, yeah. And now it's 7-3, and it is Darky actually wins the 1v1 against Kia on the right-hand side. So the Netherlands up 7-3 with some great team play.
Yeah, the team play is far superior to the one presented by Czech Republic fit Spain. I think there is like lack of connection between the Spanish defense and Czech offense. They were really in situations where all four of them were in the same place.
Yeah.
And look again! Again, the Dutch team is switched. Their defense is in office again. Look at Zevic.
Zevica and Bram controlling mid quite well here and taking Philly out. I don't know where.
Only two Spanish players in defense. This is a good opportunity for a push.
Yeah.
Look where their Czech players
Three of them
are.
pushing.
They are both outside.
Zevica's going to go and cover the outside. Although it
Now 1v1 between Bram and Aleko. Aleko doesn't know he's here. What? What a lack of communication from Spanish boys.
They both get the respawns though.
2v2. They are losing 2v2. Double kill for Pokey the base. And now only Kea here.
Oh, he misses the cycle. Oh, no, he hits the cycler, but the shield's up, so...
He's still alive. And this is another cargo for the Dutch team.
Yeah, I think so.
8-2. So quickly.
This is a great turning out by the Dutch.
And now they can go for another cargo. Look at this. Pokey the base going for another one. The Czech team is completely disorganized at the moment. He's gonna go by the corridor, I believe. Yes, he's doing so, and this is a good decision.
Yeah, Apollo's gonna have to try and cut him off here. But we'll see.
I wonder why Zevic isn't coming for help. Oh, actually Bram is coming for help.
We'll see if he can win the firefight here. Pulse Cannon not doing anything. He does get
him, yeah.
He kills the carrier, but
now that
Braminator running again.
Base, Kia is dead. I think they're gonna hold this base, even though 4 Czech players are pushing now.
They just don't have enough time. They're gonna have to rush in here and probably take a lot of damage on the way in before
They're not pushing quite enough. This is too passive push. Too passive.
And they get another one.
Yeah, it's such a quick delivery for this team, like cargo after cargo.
They seem to just be like snowballing this completely, I think.
Yeah, effect of domino effect?
Yeah, the domino effect. I think they're just some pretty poor organization from the Czech team. They need to restabilize really, and they could get at least one cargo back. And Kia losing.
Well, perhaps Kia should start playing against Poland, right?
Yeah, he should probably turn it up. Because he just lost the 1v1 against Zevica on the ship, and so Braminator 12-5 and Zevica, they're both shooting pretty well today. Philly's not having a bad day, but he's certainly not popping off quite nearly as much as he was in previous matches. We got another Dutch push now.
Oh, not the best one, however.
Yeah, I think the Imploder really forced Bram to jump into all 4 of them.
Yeah, he just wanted to do any positive thing for his team.
Yeah.
Instead of a waste.
Pokey tried to give him the respawn, but he went down in the end.
It's chance to go in for Kia.
Yeah, although
He's right behind him.
they've got good respawns, the Dutch. So they're all now pent up in here, and there's no real need for them to push out. They just have to wait for the Czechs to make a move.
Now all 4 Dutch players are defending.
And Pokey with it.
Kia loses 1v1 when Pokey
Yeah.
2 HP.
That was a really aggressive push by Pokey. Probably one of the stupidest decisions I've ever seen, but he must be confident in his ability today.
Yeah. Finally he has base in his nickname. I'm confident with my abilities as well then. Now Czechs have the base.
They have a chance, but the droid takes down Philly.
He's the last standing defender for the Dutch team.
Gets the respawn. Do either of them not have an ion grenade to take that out? Or is Philly just gonna... Is Philly just gonna...
Taking him down again.
He's just about survives. Bram, meanwhile, is in the Czech base with Pokey, and they're just taking down Aleko. Apollo's coming back in, but...
Apollo is back, boys, but back to that again. And now this is very important duel.
Yeah. Oh, the smart rocket getting both of them.
Oh, that's my rocket.
That's huge.
I thought it's gonna be a battle, but it was just one shot destroying their entire offense.
And now it's
This is what happens when you have base in your nickname.
a free run for Pokey. He's just got Aleko and Apollo at the doors. Philly is really low here. Aleko, last man standing.
Philly is still gonna respawn on Kea though.
Yeah, they've got good spawns here, but I don't know if Kea knows that Zevika and his Darky on the flank. He's low,
He's gonna die.
and they do get... Oh, they don't return it just yet.
Return the cargo.
I don't know. And his Darky...
Return the cargo.
Oh, they were lucky.
Oh, they're safe.
The
Safe from Aleko, but Zevika can still get it.
Yeah,
Sam is getting it. Why didn't they return this cargo?
I don't know, but I think they're just going to get lucky here, to be honest. There was a lot of opportunity for the Dutch to be able to grab that cargo and quickly nip it back in home, but...
Like, the Czech team play is completely not on point today. I think communication is not working.
Yeah. We got 3 Dutch players in the Czech base now, making that 4. The teams have switched sides completely.
1v1 in the corridor again. Pokey the base versus Philly.
Yeah.
Philly has to back.
Philly has done the most killing of anyone on the field, but the Dutch players have all been killing pretty equally, and the Spanish defense really needs to tighten up, to be honest. They've been struggling.
I think Kia is flashed. Not sure about Philly, but this is good opportunity to push them. And so is doing Bram. Again, Flash going in. They're not pushing, waiting for spawns. Good kill from Darky, very important one. This is getting interesting. Look at Philly, he's dead. And this is a great opportunity
Yeah.
for the Dutch team to deliver the cargo.
Zevika gets the return.
10-0.
Pokey now pushing. They've just got to win this 3v2. His Darky goes down.
3v2.
Philly goes down. And Kia's flash.
Goes dead as well. Why wasn't Kia trying to shoot him? He was low HP. It's gonna be 10-0 soon.
I think so, unless the Kia running down the outside of the map. He's got to try and get in, but he's much further away
No, he's not gonna
than Pokey is, and it's actually going to be 10-0. And that is a huge result for the Dutch. 10-0, Philly 33 and 22. The Dutch very much sharing the workload and some absolutely fantastic team play going in.
I think that was some really amazing team play from the Dutch team, really. Like, the team play was the main aspect that allowed them to win so high. Like, the individual skill wasn't that much better on their side. Do you know what the second map is gonna be?
I'm not sure, but my guess is that it'll probably be Imperial Station, as that's what the Czechs have been picking most of the time.
Depot was Czech pick though, right? They picked this map. It was hosted by Kea, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why they didn't pick Endor.
Yeah, they used to pick Endor. Perhaps the Dutch team will pick Endor now, but I would rather expect Souls from them. Don't know why, it's just a feeling. Did you receive an invite already?
Yeah, I just got one.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving the previous game. Please wait. To be honest, the first match was a bit less close than we all expected, I believe.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting the Czechs to win. To be honest, probably a close win. They played so well against Poland and against.
Yeah. To be honest, I expected close
the other
in
teams.
either, but I had a feeling that the Dutch team will have a better team play. I didn't expect such a domination.
Yeah.
By it. No.
And it looks like no substitutions for the Dutch. They're keeping their same lineup since it works so well.
Yeah, it was very effective. And their switches were very impressive. I didn't see something like this from any team in this tournament before. Like, nobody was switching between offense and defense, adapting to the situation.
Yeah. It is going to be Endor. So it would make sense if this was the Czech pick. But I don't know. You thought that Kia was hosting the last one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh yeah, he did, because I was the first to join and it was just him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought so.
But then again, in the Poland-Hungary match, Rodzin was the host, but apparently he uses Wi-Fi from the local bar. So everyone was lagging, and perhaps Atia should have just hosted again.
I'm pretty sure that if we did a competition for the worst hardware in the tournament, Poland B is definitely the winner. I don't think anyone has worse PC or internet connection in the entire World Cup. Like, the only exception in that team is Ziel, because he's recording those games. But everyone else... Oh. Well, anyways, coming back to this match, maybe this time I will start with the Czech squad, and you will introduce the Dutch one.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
Czech squad is, of course, Captain Philly and Kea, both offensive duo, not that effective today as last time against Poland, and the Spanish duo in defense, which is, of course, Aleco and Mr. Suicide, Apollo.
Yep, and on the Dutch side, of course, the offensive duo is Braminator, or Howdynator Fan, as he's known in-game, and Pokey the Base. And on the defense will be Izdarki and Zevica. Philly pushing alone here, and he's going to get taken out. I don't know why Kia wasn't with him, but Kia gets a nice cycler kill.
Like he's gonna give him a spawn. Why is he pushing? Not very smart.
Yeah, you should really wait for the spawn to come in.
Actually, the spawn didn't happen. Philly spawned somewhere else.
Yeah, Philly helping out back at base. They do manage to stop the attack. And the Czechs, I do feel like they know how to play this map. They play it very slowly, and it has worked in the past. Perhaps they just got panicked on Depot and really struggled, but there was something definitely off about the coordination. I don't know if some people were not shooting quite as well as they sometimes do, or they can.
Look at the Czech base. It's a good opportunity for the Dutch to push in. Bram has first kill.
He does go down. Pokey just got a slither of HP, but he's going to give the spawn to Bram. All four Czech players are back though.
Look at Bram. First kill, almost second kill. But Pokey the Base is still there, giving him a spawn. Very good team play.
Zevica with a flank on Aleko, and he's going to take down both the defenders.
Ooh, very good flank right there. Only Philly alive in that base, but I think he's not gonna hold any longer precisely. Bram gets him with pulls, and this is cargo for the Dutch.
Great opportunity, and it'll be interesting to see where the Czechs try and contest this, whether they try and take over the base, or whether they try and contest mid. Actually, Aleko, really quick return there.
He didn't want to wait any longer, I suppose. But Pokey the Base with double kill again. This guy is actually quite good today. I think it was accidental shield from Bram.
Pokey with a blaster cannon, taking the Spanish duo down low. Aleko deciding to peek again. But Bram...
Not this time, they're going by corridor.
Yeah, Bram is running, whilst Pokey distracts both of the Spanish players. And Philly and Kia are going to have to win the fight in base and try and intercept this, if they want any chance.
Communication in the Dutch team, he knows there is nobody close. But now, is Kea gonna stop them? Why Kea is running with Philly instead of stopping them?
I don't know. Perhaps they're more confident in taking the trade than going well in stopping the return and losing.
That they will get the trade.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna load pulse cannon here. Oh, what an important kill from Zevik.
And Kea just instead of
wow,
Kea there.
What a save.
poor decision making is
one of the best saves of this tournament so far.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I don't know why he just decided to pick up and try and run it in. He sort of got panicked and
Yeah, it almost feels like it's different Kea than from the last match, right?
no comment.
I think this is gonna be another cargo for the Dutch team. The Spanish boys are probably too late for this stop.
Yeah.
They are too late.
And so the Dutch 7-3 up now.
Apollo with double kill, and he cleared the base basically, but Aleko still got finished by Darky. Look at Zevik, so far the best player in this lobby, 11-5.
Yeah, I think the Czechs are struggling on the team play front and on the shooting front today.
Yeah, it seems that there are many aspects that could be improved in their team. Is Philly gonna take him? Yes, Philly gets him. Good kill. 1v2. Got one. Oh, good. Not good smart rocket, but good shield. And they have this cargo. They can deliver it actually, because the Dutch team is spawning quite far now. However, they are wasting their time.
Kia trades with Zevica, but Philly has got virtually no HP and he's going to have to retreat in order to give the respawn. Aleko takes down his Darky in mid.
It was very smart play by Philly.
Oh, Bram
is right below them.
Bram knows they're there, but it seems like they know Bram's there. Kia's going to get the respawn though, so no worries for the Czechs. That's much favourable for them. Nice kill from Zevica on Aleko, and he jumps in and he gets the melee. Zevica's been absolutely clutch this match.
Yeah, this is his day, definitely. Look at this push again. They are going in, and Spanish defense is completely broken. They didn't notice Pokey the Base's presence in their base, even though it was quite obvious.
And they're opting to run it down mid this time, not corridors. But all 4 Czech players are on the Dutch side now. Missed pulse cannon from Apollo is probably going to cost him.
They need to kill Aleko before he manages to give a spawn to Apollo. And they are doing so.
They do.
This is amazing team play once again. It's really impressive how the Dutch team developed during this tournament. Like, I'm pretty sure that in their first game against Poland, it wasn't even half of this team play they can present now.
Yeah, this Dutch team could really be dangerous against, well, pretty much any team. It's a shame that they had to play those hard matches against Scandinavia and Poland early on. They did have a good showing against Scandinavia, though, if I seem to remember. At least one of those matches, they played closer than people thought. But
to be honest, you cannot say anything bad about their games against Poland as well, even though they lost both 8-2, if I'm correct. They still played quite organized.
yeah.
Oh, one pulse battle by Bram. But Zevik has twice more kills than second place in his team. This is very impressive.
Philly naturally got the most kills on the Czech side, but Kia and Apollo just aren't keeping pace. Last time they were actually fragging very well themselves, but a bit off the mark today. Pokey is going to give Bram the respawn as they look to initiate a push here. Oops.
Pokey the base 1v1 against Aleko. Oh, actually Apollo was sneaking there. Very important kill.
He should get the respawn on Bram here though. Oh, never mind. Kia takes him out. I think the Dutch are pretty happy with the scoreline. They don't seem to have masses of urgency to cap more cargos.
7 minutes to still win this 20-0 actually.
Yeah.
So.
3 on the offense now, but all 4 Czech players are back.
Pokey the Base doesn't give a fuck about sneaking, he's just pushing in.
Zevica gets taken down on the flank. He has to take a 1v2.
Aleko keeps these doors open so Apollo can shoot both Dutch players. Good team play by the Spanish people, but now Dutch are going into their base. I think
Pokey
Apollo's
just
gonna die.
absolutely jumping on Apollo there. And who
And
said...
it's
Who
the
said...
team wipe from Dutch is a team wipe. All Czech players were dead at some point. But I'm not sure whether Bram can make it through middle. One cycler missed.
This is the great escape.
Cyclers missed. And now Millie going in. Is he gonna finish him with Millie? No.
Oh, he gets taken down by the cycler at the last moment. Just as his shield went down. The ion went in, but his Darky's gonna get the cap anyway. It's gonna be 9-1.
6 minutes till the end.
The Dutch putting on a masterclass here, if I'm honest.
Now only 2 Spanish players in defense, getting pushed by Pokey and